NBA action. With Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be joining us as well. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. They and Grant make up the forward pair. Cunningham is out there with Corey Joseph, and it's Bagley in at the 5. And for the Knicks, Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Alec Burks is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Fournier with the bucket.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
Now here's Grant. Here's Joseph. Back to Grant. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Burks. Pass to Fournier. Randall with it. Fournier finds Randall. The kick out to Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Fournier's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Cunningham. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Barrett. No good there. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Pass to Joseph. Fournier with a rebound.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And here is Barrett. Now here's Randall. The Pistons clear it.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic. You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly. Ooh. And right away, he's gone to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
And when he's this active early, it's a sign this could be one of those big games for him.
And that was good.
One of the young power forwards, Randall, one of the best off the dribble drive.
The Pistons trailing. In addition to Jeremy Grant, there were a bunch of great selections in that 2014 second round.
Tell me about it. I mean, how about all-star Nikola Jokic? Probably the best player in the draft was a second rounder. Throw in Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jordan Clarkson, Dwight Powell, amongst the others. They're just showing that you can find talent late in drafts. And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Grant outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The 3 ball. Fournier with a rebound. To the inside. Robinson passes to Burks. And the layup is good off the glass.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Detroit calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Your next City Dancer.
going with almost an entire new group here. Noel, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Rose is checked in for Fournier. And it's Kemba Walker in for Burks. Now here's Diallo. Hayes, the pass to Olynyk.
2 minutes.
Hayes against Walker.
2 minutes.
Back to Olynyk to halt the run. Up and in on the layup.
Strong finish by Olynyk. I mean, he's gotten stronger, and you can see that.
New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Olynyk against Walker. Can't hit that one. Olynyk with some nice D. The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Pass to Jackson. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Olynyk. Walker covering. 5 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3. Drops in the 3.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate, and that feed was phenomenal.
Outside Walker. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. Here's Diallo. Some solid defense from Barrett. The Knicks with the lead. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Count the basket. Jackson's got 5 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Hayes against Walker. The teardrop. It's tipped. Diallo outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball.
Knicks ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And here's Walker. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Takes it inside, over Hayes. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And Walker is downright insane with the ball, really showing off his insane ball handling ability.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks out in front, up by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And the Knicks, such a feel-good story. You got to give Coach Tom Thibodeau a lot of credit. Julius Randle certainly does.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more than that. A coach who's going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the fruits of our labor.
Grant, they certainly are.
And the New York faithful delighted to witness meaningful games once again.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and extend the energy.
Top it out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Quickly is checked in for Walker. Now here's Hayes. Shoots over Gibson. And that misses everything. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? Now here's Rose. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End of game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Hey, shot's good.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Rose. Here's Toppin. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. The Pistons trailing. Here's Diallo. And he drives in. Banked it in off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Gibson. Randall comes in for Toppin. Fournier's checked in for Barrett. And it's Burks in for Rose. Quickly finds Fournier. Now here's Quickly. He's covered closely. Burks passes to Robinson. And no good. And Detroit the other way now. Bay outside. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And that one's good. Bagley
showing toughness on that position. Bagley doesn't back down from these type of challenges.
New York has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Burks passes to Fournier. Randall outside. Quickly outside. Here's Burks. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Burks has got his second basket.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Randall against Grant. Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Here's Joseph. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Quickly passes to Fournier. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Quickly from outside. That shot off the mark. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's Bay. Poke loose. Stolen by Burks. Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Bagley up top, defended by Burks.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Knicks making a change here. Walker's checked in.
Cade Cunningham, his first personal. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Kemba Walker.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. With the floater. No good. And Detroit is shooting only 42%.
And when you talk to folks around the league, no one has a bad word to say about Walker. He's just a good guy, a loyal guy. Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Here's Walker, following the score by Detroit. Driving in. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Now, even with contact, Walker is dynamite, finishing easily over the intense D.
And, of course, Kemba's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award multiple times.
Yeah, he's such a glue guy. I mean, he brings people together. He's a guy who improves the culture of your team.
Here's Joseph. Here's Grant.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That's his second personal, second team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Jeremy Grant. At the line, 2 shots.
Falls for Grant.
He signed a huge free agent deal with Detroit in 2020 in the offseason. I mean, Jeremy Grant, I mean, he took on a new role with the Pistons. He's become their go-to guy. It's a big-time adjustment, but Grant has proven that he can shoulder the load offensively.
The Knicks making a switch here. Noel's checked in. And so Grant nails them both. Here's Walker. There's 48 seconds left in the first half.
Pistons.
Look at the skill set Walker has. Superbly using his body inside the shoulder in contact.
At the line for New York, Kemba Walker. At the line, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Walker.
An electrifying score. Walker, he'll burn you in so many ways.
Olynyk checked in for the Pistons. And both free throws good for Walker. Here's Joseph. Pass to Grant. Randall with some nice D. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Burks against Bay. Burks no good. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Bay passes to Olynyk. Here's Joseph. Pass to Graham. Shoots over Noel. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out in front. They lead by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
Well, not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react out challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Evan Fournier was the man in the first. He had 9 points and 2 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Evan Fournier.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
The Pistons trailing. Setting the floor for Detroit. Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Marvin Bagley is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Joseph in at the point. Here's Cunningham. No good off the front rim. New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Barrett. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Knicks lead by 4.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive end.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Joseph. Drops in the layup for 2. Joseph has got 6 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now Burks. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Pass to Cunningham. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Shot clock at 5. This for the tie! And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man, he can go out and get you a double-double any night. He plays with just an infectious energy, too.
When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury-prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, B.A., for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. So for the Knicks, Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And Rose is subbed in for Burks. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And it's tied up with that one. And the Knicks shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Outside Barrett. Rebound Detroit. Bay's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Graham. Here's Cunningham. Bay outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. Fournier covering for the lead. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Gibson's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Fournier. The Pistons making a switch here. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Quickly passes to Rose. The bank shot, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Diallo passes to Stewart. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in. And the Pistons lead by 2.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Toppin. Gibson with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And again, the Knicks missing.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Hayes, the pass to Stewart. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Olynyk checked in for Bagley.
One shot.
That's good from Stewart. New York trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Gibson. Back to Quickly. Now Gibson, guarded by Olynyk. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Quickly with a miss. Detroit with the ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Diallo passes to Hayes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hayes has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
For the Knicks. Noel, he's checked in for Gibson, and it's Kemba Walker in for Rose. Quickly outside, pass to Noel.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Walker to end the drought, and the Knicks miss again.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebound.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here.
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie. No question. Here's Walker. 6 points for him. Outside Barrett. Fires for 3. The Pistons clear it. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurt.
Diallo, no good. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Quickly finds Walker. Here's Toppin. Inside, Noel. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Julius Randle's checked in for New York. Burks comes in for Quickly. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Grant's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Diallo. Cunningham's checked in for Jackson. And Joseph is subbed in for Hayes. And that one falls for Noel. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Joseph. Noel covering. Joseph can't hit. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Burke's no good. And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-3 run. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Joseph. Olynyk with the ball. Guarded by Barrett. Down low. Here's Cunningham. And he lays it up and in. And the Pistons lead by 8.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Walker. They get the rebound. Good work there as it goes. Noel's got 5 now.
Well, no basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Inside, we have Randle and Robinson. Evan Fournier is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Burks in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Walker. It's rebounded by Grant.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Fournier, the pass to Randle. Over Olynyk. Randle can't hit. The Pistons leading. He takes it in. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And Detroit is shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Pass to Cunningham. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Outside Walker. To the middle. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
What I love about Randle is the power he plays for. He's an absolute force inside.
Here's Cunningham. Fournier covering. And that one's good. Cunningham.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Here's Burks. And Bay pulls it down. Bay's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Grant. Yep, that one goes. And the Pistons lead by 10.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. Oh, I love it. It's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Here's Cunningham. Fournier covering. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
It's Walker on the wing. Pass to Randall. Hey, great D that time from Grant. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Bay passes to Olynyk. Back to Bay. Grant outside. Clock at 6. Here's Joseph. There's the drive. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Walker. Robinson passes to Walker. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Barrett's checked in for New York. And a switch here also for Detroit. Bagley's checked in for Olynyk. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Detroit shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Oh, Grant throws it down.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Here's Randall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's his second personal.
Oh, the big body, the way Randall moves, draws a lot of fouls.
At the line for the Knicks, Julius Randle. At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
And Randall drops them both. Here's Cunningham.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Joseph. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Barrett. And Bay pulls it down. Bay's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Joseph. Pass to Grant. Oh, there's the alley. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Well, when you think of Bagley, the word energy comes to mind, especially on the offensive boards.
And here's Burks. The kick out to Fournier. Grant against Randall. On the take. They double Randall. Fournier for 3. Doesn't go that time. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Pistons.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Jeremy Grant.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Pass to Grant. Here's Cunningham. Fournier covering. Here's Joseph. Now here's Grant. Inside. Here's Bagley. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Burks goes in. Shot from 12. The shot that time not on target. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. So long, everybody.